Arcade Fire are back with their sixth album entitled We. Divinely inspired masterpiece or derivative Pink Floyd worship? Come with me and let's take a look under the eyelid.
Damn it, damn. 25 musicians crafted this maze of musical traffic, including Peter Gabriel and departing band member Will Butler, and instruments close to 30, including several that I can't pronounce, like a djembe and a go-go bell. The album begins with a heartbeat, seemingly emulating the house theme song. Every 2022 album has a song called Anxiety. We just can't get away from it. And Arcade continue that tradition in the opening track. It's a song about relationships, medication, and I would say the uselessness of life. Maybe I'm just projecting.
Like previous albums, We is built of multi-part movements that separate into the individual. And those parts are, in their simplest, most basic word, anxiety, empire, lightning, and unconditional.
The second part of Anxiety is called Rabbit Hole, which features a granular synthesizer, or what I like to call a knob that you turn with your hands. The spirit in this whirring sound from a simple knob, it's spiritually confounding. I can hear the production value skyrocketing from overpriced granule synthesis, which is kind of a spoil of being rich, famous people. And yet the end result is so grand on both artistic and crowd-pleasing levels that it's like it's worth it. Like that's part of the deeper meaning of this song, of this album. The anxiety continues with the kid being raised by video games and TV shows in a pleasant blend of Pink Floyd and Gorillaz, Interpol, and other critics, Jason, Joe, and Kramzer, may be getting boomer vibes from modern Arcade Fire, and I've at least seen Fantano laugh crying over this album. I've seen a lot of bad reviews now, but I'm getting personally something good and holistic from We. Prelude is the sonic equivalent of a behemoth coming to kill us all, to stomp you into the ground, you caveman. I am anti-interlude, as I've said many times on the channel, but the conceptualization of a woolly mammoth or a pack or a herd of them destroying nervous kids glued to their TV screens, it makes me happy. Trample those zombies! But happiness is a ghost on the end of an empire, an anthemic demon of a song that builds to more strength than any song has any right to. It sends my brain to an empty battlefield and a Planet of the Apes Statue of Liberty. This is 5,022% Pink Floyd, but gosh darn, these guys are digging into a different vein than the Foo Fighters stabbed into on Concrete and Gold, and even some 1950s doo-wop droplets for taste on the end of my tongue organ. End of an Empire 1, 2, and 3, it's all one track, and it's one of the best songs I've ever heard. Ever.
The fourth part of End of an Empire is Sagittarius A, which is disenfranchised tirades that continue the soul rattling within me that started with anxiety and sent shivers down my spine.
The suite of lightning songs kicks to life like the Who's Love Reign Over Me, and Arcade Fire have taken a soulful approach to a rock and rollicking anthem style which suits them right along with many dozens of outfits hidden within the Arcade Fire closet. That was my closet. Now, the characters dying in this paradise do have some hope on this one. That's very nice. Or at least one of them does as they brush off their feet brushes across the streets where Green Day called their dirty home. Lightning 2 brings up a late era Killers beat, which I'm really a fan of. Another lyrical journey of doubting oneself. doubting your beliefs, and you trying to get you and your love out of hell.
If you need any advice at all in life, just listen to Unconditional, and you will understand life completely. Everything here is profound, and that ties into the only negative of this record. It's a massive, complex, and emotional story taking place right in the center of a war, a storm, and yet there's seemingly no penultimate battle for the human race, for the souls of our children and chihuahuas. There's no battle for the planet of the apes, which I can't get out of my head for some reason.
Perhaps there should have been a bigger bang before the finale, but the title track really does wrap things up, at least to a degree. The protagonists ask their lover if they want to leave everything behind, and it's a track that does well to exist completely in the symbolic sense. I don't feel that the narrator is actually leaving everything behind him, but an existential dialogue about being okay with your own damage. Looking through another person and understanding them completely without speaking, and also conveying exactly what you need to say. We is a creatively funded and a beautifully artistic moment in time. It's a chalky, bombastic materialization of dreams that come true, and it makes me try, and it makes me cry my own troubles and depression away, or sometimes to come hither. It's a masterpiece and a perfect 5 out of 5. I cannot believe it.